Hello guys, today I'm going to explain you the usage of final keyword in Java and how it is used in variables, methods, and classes in inheritance topic. So initially, as I've said you, there's a word final keyword in Java. So final keyword it is used to restrict the user, and final keyword can be used for variables, methods, and classes. So let me explain how it is used for variable. So initially I have created public class final keyword. So my class name is final keyword here. And after that, I have initially I'll initialize an instance variable with a data type integer and the variable name is a and the value stored in a is 10, right? And here I'm going to call the main method, public static void main, string arguments, and here I'm going to create an object for the class, right? So to access this instance variable, I need to create an object mandatorily. So final keyword class name and my object name is f and new keyword is used for instantization of an object and final keyword this is the constructor here. The constructor is getting created here and here I'm going to print system.out.println f dot a, right? Here this f is used to access this a variable, right? So now I'm going to print this. So the output of this particular code will be 10, right? So now I'm going to share you how final keyword plays a key role for making the variable value constant. So we can't change the value of a variable once declared when we use this final keyword. So let me join this final keyword before the integer a. So I have joined this final int a equal to 10. So initially, if we need to make some changes, we can have some changes here when we don't initialize this final keyword. So when we don't initialize this final keyword, we can simply we can simply make changes here. So I'll make this change as f dot a equal to 15, right? Now my f dot a will be 15, right? So once if I declare the final keyword here in this class, so once if I try to change this, we'll get an error. What is the error defined? The final field, final keyword A cannot be assigned, right? Here f dot A equal to 15. The value of A can't be changed since the value of A is initially assigned with the keyword final, right? We can't change this. So this is the first condition, the usage of the final keyword can be used for variable, right? And we are going to the second case now. So, so here I'm going to remove this. I've got a equal to 15. Now I'm going to explain this second case. So the second case is that it can be used for method. So what kind of usage it is going to be provided for method? For method, if we make any method as final, so if we join this final keyword to any method name, we can't override that method, right? So now I'll try with that. So here I have declared the class named cat, right? So I have declared this. So in this is the parent class, right? So class cat, this is the parent class. And in this, I have declared final as my keyword for the method meow, right? So how cat sounds, it's called meow. So in this method, I'm going to print some output statements, cat sounds meow, right? And after this, it doesn't show any error when we use this final keyword here. So once I need to inherit this cat class, so I'm going to give the derived class for cat class, right? So single inheritance here. So I'll inherit the class cat. It doesn't show any error since I haven't used final keyword for class cat, right? So after this, here I have declared void meow again. So I'm trying to override the method here. Like, okay. So here, why does it show some red line here? Can't override the final method from cat. So what's the reason for that? I have declared the final keyword before the method name meow, right? So if I haven't declared this final keyword, I can override this method. So see, here the error has gone. So once I declare this final keyword here, the error comes. So I can't execute this. Let us check with that. So 10 is getting executed, and here this meow is not getting executed since I haven't tried to print this classes again. So and here the error occurs possibly. So after this, I'm going to I'm going to use this final keyword for have completed for variable and method and class, right? I'm going to use the final keyword for class. So here I have declared the final keyword for class chick, right? Have named the class as chick. And here I haven't declared any final keyword for this method. It doesn't return any of the type. So I have given the void. So here my method name is chuck. And it prints some of the output statement, chick sound chick. And here if I try to extend or inherit the properties of the parent class, namely chick, class extends chick. So what does it mean? What is the error here? The type cannot subclass the final class chick. So no subclass. It means no derived class is possible if there is a final keyword before the name before the parent class name. So what is the parent class here? Chick. So what is the keyword before this parent class? Final, right? Before I have already told you that if you make any class as final, you can't or we can't extend the base class for which we have declared as final keyword. So we can't extend this. So once if we try to print the statement, we'll get only this exception in thread. So unresolved compilation program. So we'll get an error here. So once if I make this in comments, so we'll just get the output as error, right? So we can't inherit this parent class when final keyword is initialized before the base class, right? This is the concept of final keyword in Java, and this is how the final keyword is implemented in Java for variables, methods, and classes. So this final keyword has been used for three of the concepts: variables, methods, and classes. And thank you for watching this video. And if you have any doubts, please mention the doubts in the comment section. Thank you.